صارت تسمى فلسطين. سيدتي، أستحق لأنك سيدتي، أستحق الحياة.
It was really an honor being part of the Mahmoud Darwish event in terms of who Mahmoud Darwish was as a cultural icon, as it meant to Palestine, literature, just within the kind of political and literary imagination of Palestinians. One of the first pieces that I think hit home for me called I Come From There by Mahmoud Darwish. I read a poem by Mahmoud Darwish called I Come From There. And the reason that I chose that poem is that I think thematically the way that Mahmoud Darwish talks about Palestine while also being in exile, while also being separated, while also kind of longing for home, I think it just kind of spoke to me in the way that the poem Passport or Identity Card or other pieces speak to people. I grew up in a small town in western Massachusetts, very much connected while also disconnected from Palestine. So through my family's experience, but the physicality of being split from Palestine in terms of the political imagination, in terms of the culture and art. So for me, when I discovered the work of Mahmoud Darwish, I was drawn to it in a very similar way that I was Edward Said or Palestinian poet Suhair Hamad. If you look towards South Africa, Black Lives Matter today, the South, North Ireland, and on, I think that artistic struggle has always been part of these movements, whether it's anti-colonial struggles, revolutionary movements, civil rights struggles. And I think that particularly as the way that resistance poets have been situated on the question of Palestine, it's always been part of the fabric of our being. And so to see so many poets take the stage talking about different topics, from women's issues to Yemen to, seeing people incorporate elements of sadness and funniness and humor to the basic political realities that are affecting people today, to the history of Palestine, to me was a really great connection in a really great experience. A lot of times you take to the stage as a poet alone and you're showcasing your work, which is important, but I think it's critical that we give platforms to younger poets, to newer poets, to people that are just kind of imagining their creativity in a way that I don't.
Mahmoud was my brother, who I'd only ever meet in a dream. Mahmoud was my brother.
Make you enjoy my beats and enjoy the whole hut.
The painting and visual art last night, I think, added an incredible element to the event, because we're not just imagining Palestine culturally speaking through poetry or through hip-hop or through theater, but to see the visual representation as well, and the way that the artist was able to build on the spot and really kind of reflect and represent the themes of the night, I just thought was incredibly powerful.
أنا ما قالت الكلمات كن جسدي فكنت لنبرها جسدا. أنا ما قلت للكلمات كوني ملتقى جسدي مع الأبدية البيضاء. كوني كي أكون كما
مبعثرة تماما كحياة الفلسطينيين.
It's completely scattered like the life of a Palestinian.
مبعثرة تماما كحياة درويش.
It's scattered completely like the life of Mahmoud Darwish.
دعوني أقلبها.
So please allow me to flip it upside down so it can be clearer. So.